Shannon, what are you doing? You can't be out here reading the goddamn later episode titles. Now you know there's a thing like at episode 14? Whatever it was. The thing there? Whatever that is. I mean, I know what that is. I don't know what it is in the context of it. I know what the word means. I wouldn't have made the if I didn't know what the word meant. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Spy Family. Anyway, I was really tired earlier and I couldn't, I was dying. But then I'm better now because I ate food and I watched another episodes of Licorice Recoil and I'm liking it now. I got it. We're good. It took a second, but we got there. It took a second for me to catch on, but episode 3, I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Episode 4, I'm like, oh, fuck, I love them. I'd shoot a train with a bunch of machine guns. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for them. But I would watch the show that they're in. Much like this, I wouldn't shoot a train full of people with machine guns. I wouldn't do that. That seems very rude, honestly, to do. That was what I said when the guy did it in that show. Spoilers, that did happen. It's not that big of a spoiler. There's a lot of people shooting stuff in that. There's a bomb later? Anyway, we're gonna... Fucking cry. The worst part is to just realize if that's episode 14 or whatever, that means we might not be able to get to it until the second core. And I've decided that I kind of want to do 2 core shows kind of like they're 2 different seasons. And this is an even better example because it kind of looked like they were trying to do it 2 different seasons. So I'm like, so maybe it's fairly normal for me to do it this way. Anyway, point is, fucking Spy Family. Episode, 7? 45? 12? 7. The target's second son. Wait, is that the son that we already know? Or is the son the one that we beat the shit out of? Or is it the son with which Clark Kent gets his superpowers? Anyway, fucking what? It wouldn't be spelt like that if it was. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I could have just assumed that out the gate that wasn't going to be the case based on the spelling. I also watched the Kaguya movie earlier today. But again, it was broken into 4 episodes. So that's going to be a thing. Actually, the week this comes out, I'm recording this week's episode. Not this week's. The week that you'll fucking watch this is the one where all of the Kaguya movies going to come out along with all the new shows and stuff, you know? Which you would have already known because it probably would have already come out all already. Or today would be the last episode of the movie that is episodes, but it's not a movie. I like Kaguya a lot. I also like Anya. Actually, Kaguya herself, she's fine. I know that's blasphemous to say, but she's fine. I'm just saying, she's not the go-to. Oh my god, talk about the show you're actually watching, you fucking moron. Go watch Ruby. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, those too beautiful for such things, we are here for another episode of the wholesome wonderment that is Spy Family. In the previous episode, Anya knocked him the fuck out. So that's cool. I can't wait to see where that goes. And her new best friend and or baby wife, that sounds weird to say out loud with words. Whatever's going on there. Can't wait to see the continued adventures of it, you know? Let's see the continued adventures of the Forger family. These absolute menaces to society, which I love so dearly, which I've been saying a lot recently. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started here with episode 7 of SPYxFAMILY. Spy Family. Family. SPYxFAMILY. How do you pronounce it? I'll never know. It'll be like fucking Licorice Recoil, and I don't realize until years later that I fucking pronounced it wrong. I'm not gonna make that joke that I made in there, because this is a children's program. And by that I mean there are children's in it. There's also occasional murders, so that's probably not good for children's programming. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those two beautiful, we're gonna go ahead and get started here with episode 7 of SPYxFAMILY in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Loid, your forger. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a tender lover. Good old Donnie Diz. The baby. Oh my god, it feels like it's been a million years since I've watched an episode of SPYxFAMILY, and it's been, I think, like 5 minutes. I love this baby. Did I mention I love this baby or not yet? Because she's wonderful. The boy's great too. Yor is still taking a little bit to get a hold of me, just because I feel like she hasn't had enough time to shine in comparison to the perfection that is Anya. Or the chattery damn of Loid. He did a sploosh. Stand strong, brother. Am I about to break my brain box? Wait a minute here. Oh my god, I forgot the ending makes me cry. No. Oh god. This is why I stopped watching it. By that I mean, a week happened. The peanuts. Oh. Oh, it's Higagaya from fucking Snafu. They made a fucking Snafu game this year? What? I mean, it doesn't really help me because I've been watching dub the last season. I probably will in the third season because I really like the dub for Snafu for whatever reason. It just vibes with me. I know how criminal that is to say again with Sahari Hami in it. But okay, that's him. I guess he's also Julius. Not that I give a shit about Julius. I'm sorry. He was fine. But he's no Amelia or Rem. That's all I'm saying. I need to fucking... Bonjour, sweet bean. Okay, yeah, so I think the only thing I know him from, or at least the only thing off the top of my head, is he's the Hachiman of it all. The sweet hee bean. Oh my goodness. You're doing fine, sweetie. You are doing okay, sweetie. You're both doing okay, sweeties. It's just recommended we don't absolutely annihilate that child again. Even if we really want to. Your guys' jammies are adorable. Exactly. Regroup, recover, move on. Proceed, progress, overcome. Come over to the school where we do stuff. That. You got this, Bean. What are you guys doing for, like, fake and or real jobs to get by? Because obviously I know they just giving you money for this fucking job. Look at her. But, like... Hey, Becky. With the floof hair. New best friend. And or again wife. I don't know. I'm not a fan of arranged marriages. I'm not here trying to place anything upon them, but I'm saying give them time. Damn. I mean, have you seen you and your face? It's a very blah existence. You got this, Anya. The bigger bean. Damn, got him. But world peace. You know, it sounds about right. She's just, hey. No. No, she's a child. She's a baby, Loid. And she doesn't even have weird superpowers like your baby. You know, with how much the Kaguya movie was kicking my ass kind of emotionally, I'm happy to be laughy and excited. Also, give me season 4, goddamn you. Breathe through your nose. Also, you know, it's funny. I've never really talked about this, but this is one of those things that you see. Exactly, it's one of those things I think you see in anime come up a lot. They're like, oh, it's the person who did a big heckin' fighteroo. Like, you know, it happens in Persona 5. I mean, Ryuji kind of gets it in Toradora, even though he doesn't fight. It's just he looks spooky. And then you have it here with Anya beating Homeboy's ass. And it's one of those things that I don't... You got this. The beans got your back. It's one of those things that kind of feels like it literally little overly dramatized. But then I remember going to middle school. There was literally a kid who had an extremely similar situation. And it plays out exactly like that. Damien, my lad. Georgie boy. Anyway. Dude, she knows. I know that you don't know that she knows, but she knows. I not to say she has you on her mind, but she literally kind of does. Good God. They're babies. These are babies you're talking to. She just fell asleep, dude. The bell already rang. Like, this barely counts. Okay, I'm not the only one who was like, that's totally fucking Loid, right? Fucking menace. You should have been called Operation Apologize to the Dipshit. That's just vandalism, Loid. Fucking menace. I know, right? I don't mean to... I realize I'm out here, like, underselling Loid's fucking skills. But this motherfucker is literally everywhere. Alright, cameraman, thanks for the shot of that man's ass. This is for all the fucking Chisato and Takina earlier, wasn't it? I mean, I at least respect the balance. Oh my god, is that some spaghetti? Were there beans in your spaghetti? I can't tell if I was happy or upset by that. Boy, piss off. Fucking dingus squad out the way. Ow, my fingers, I apologize. She's adorable, right? Adorable in the other way. Oh my goodness. Well, that's just unoriginal. Unoriginal? Nailed it, champ. Kanata? Oh my god, Tanuki baby. This is just the story of Suletta before she went up into space. I'm killing these kids. I'm... Yeah, that's how they'll get you. Motherfucker is a whole ass strawberry over here. Again, I am not gonna say... This is not one of those situations where I will say, I get it. But Anya is a treasure among treasures. So it is understandable that you would succumb to the power of the adorable bean. Good God, look at her. I want to put her in my pocket. Would you two fuck off? You weird rat men? I don't just... She really is Suletta. She's just out here acquiring everyone falling in love with her. Oh, Becky! Becky, go protect your girl. You just said a bunch of shit that I don't know what it means. And I also didn't graduate high school. But that's not the point. Health issues. Leave me alone, goddammit. You broke this man's brain. This child has had his entire world flipped upside down. And again, understandable. Because she's powerful. She's a weapon. And not in, like, the mind power way. She's just a treasure. How's that going for you, dear? Oh, good God. was just hurting my brain. I was gonna say, how's this gonna turn into a horrible murder experience? Cool, your outfit. Did I just imagine that? Yeah. These are the real questions. And I realize, again, you're doing your spy thing. But that's the baby. And you know you cares about that, but... I don't know if we've established yet, but you are not allowed to make me cry over Anya in this show. That's illegal, and you've already done it like 5 fucking times. So is her name spelled wrong on the on her door? Unless it's a really fucked up looking Y. Baby. Mr. Chimera, help her. You know, the thing is interesting, again, they continue to not show Yuri's face as an adult or whatever. And the thing is, like, I accidentally saw his face when I was looking up VAs like a couple weeks ago. No memory of what he looked like. So if it was something important, absolute right over my fucking head. Because I was trying to look up who voiced Yor in the dub. Ended up accidentally stumbling across him. And just, so if it was important, no spoilers, actually. And if it wasn't, who cares? Gots to love the baby. We cherish the baby. Yeah, man. It's not about being perfect. It's just about being dad, you know? Sweetie, you're a part of the group. Yeah. Again, I know I might be slandering you slightly by not, like, giving you enough credit, but you're right. Even if I don't think... Again, that's the biggest thing, is I don't think she's necessarily had as much time to shine as, like, Loid has. And Anya's just the best, so... Also, one other random thing I didn't remember if it actually was a thing that was explained earlier and I just missed it. Is Loid actually his fucking name? Because obviously Twilight or whatever, but then is Loid actually his real name? Or was that another, did you just pick that one? Aww. She's the fucking best, dude. Again, I enjoy everybody in here, but she's utterly fucking unreasonably wonderful. There you go. I mean, hopefully that's not going on in her mind too terribly often. It's hard to fully know with Yor. Well, maybe you don't have to wonder so goddamn much, you know? You better not make me cry. But regardless, I fucking love this outro. Even if it's kind of mean to me for whatever reason. That was Yuri? I don't fucking remember how anything goes anymore. I don't pay attention. I got the brain of a goldfish, dude. And that's insulting to goldfish. Why is it always this shot? I don't know why. I hate how much of a little bitch I am. I am such a fucking fragile bastard. She's so wonderful. Oh, fuck, it's still going, and it's not as... I might get my answer right now. I've got my answer right now. I did have... Oh my god, move faster, damn you! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and those who are too beautiful for such things, that was yet again another episode of Spy Family, and it attempting to spoil me on the next episode. Thou art a rude bitch, man. Anyway. Oh, the first fucking comment on this is fucking Anya's smug face. Gang, that was episode 7 of Spy Family. Stop making Anya cry, even if it's for the memes, because I will fight you. Anyway. She's so good, man. She's just such a treasure. Again, I think the best thing I can compare it to in recent memory, because it's difficult with Suletta and Miorine, because they're a bit they're a complicated bunch, both because it wasn't as immediately instantaneous to the same extent, and also I think they get a huge bonus from just working together, because like on their own they're both fantastic, but you throw them in the same room and they're just fucking peak. Like Takina and Chisato are took a little minute to get to, though I've completely fallen in love with them by episode 4. Kaguya, obviously this year has been interesting because my mental breakdown over realizing how much I liked our dear Ayasaka after about however many years of me screaming Chika's name to the rooftops and just going, oh fuck, she's the best, isn't she? She's still amazing. Top 3 at the very least. Fuck, I really started like Tsubame as well. Point is, all that fucking Ruby completely, again, being as big of a Ruby fan as I am, and like I've always appreciated Ruby as a character, but holy fuck, after Volume 9 went, hey, I don't know if you caught on, but she's kind of the protagonist, and holy fuck is she the protagonist. Girl shot up a fucking, like a rocket into like the top 10. Like it was fucking crazy. Again, Weiss still, absolutely, but also holy shit, Volume 9 is her fucking goddamn season. And she's been trying to make the last few of her season. But anyway, like you have all of those. But I think, again, the best to compare it to is Bocchi. Just because, like, getting in there and just kind of instantaneously going, like, oh, everyone talking about how wonderful Hitori was. Oh, they weren't fucking around. She's great. She's insanely great. And it's exactly the same with Anya, which is, again, cute because they're both the pink-haired potatoes. But just, like, yeah. Going into this, I'm like, oh, well, I bet you I'm going to enjoy her quite a lot. I didn't know I was gonna adore her. I hate children, and and I would adopt this baby. She's wonderful. It's gonna be a terrible idea, because then she'd be reading my thoughts all the time, and I watch way too much anime where I'm talking about trying to put women's titties in my mouth. To do that, that's not okay. I mean, I'm not saying her parents are necessary. One of her parents is a murderer who fantasizes about it constantly. So, I mean, it's really... I don't know which one's necessarily better or worse in that case. It's really a matter of perspective. But I'm just saying. Anyway, point is, yeah, I love him. Fucking great. I love Anya so much. Again, I will not say I get it, Damien, because that would be a little weird. But I understand why the baby would be like, oh, she's a wonderful other the baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say that in a completely normal way. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and those who just have psychic powers with which to read my thoughts, and which is just me talking about all those things that I said. Yeah, fucking, this was episode 7 of Spy Family. It's still great. I still really am enjoying it. And it's still making me cry over fucking completely uncry-worthy bullshit. So, huzzah. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you all in the next episode in the next week. And, yeah, I hope you have a good time. Again, we actually are, I mean, we're on episode 8 next. So we actually are making our way into the second half and into the thing. Again, it'll be interesting because, again, I think I want to do, again, 2 core shows split up. With something in between, and then we'd hop back to it. And again, that's normally a... Yeah, I don't know how Aquatope originally released, but Aquatope was the one that kind of gave me the idea, especially since Aquatope has a very strong, like, mid-season fucking finale vibe to it. So I don't know how Spy Family is, but again, as I understand it, Spy Family did take a little break before jumping into Core 2, so... So I think it more or less fits with the program, even if it's going to be a pain for me to say goodbye. It was a pain for me to say goodbye to Fuka. Probably will be a pain for me to say goodbye to Anya, even if only temporarily. And as we've already established with G-Witch, I couldn't say goodbye, and that was a whole season. Anyway, to be fair, it's also currently airing its second season, so that's part of the reason. Oh my god, nose, stop hucking with me, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give it some love. Reminders, as always, we have a Patreon and a Discord. Stuff's happening again. When this comes out, if I'm remembering correctly, you choose not to know my pain. I get it. Yeah, I won't know your pain, you silly bastard, because they need to make season 4 so I can watch it. The mouse batteries is dying. I need to buy batteries. But yeah, Spy Family episode 6. Yeah, so the same week that this should be coming out, I will be closing out the week, I guess. Yeah, that's when the Kaguya movie will drop all that past week. So you'll have already seen it, unless you don't watch that, in which case, what the fuck is wrong with you? Kaguya's great. Anyway, that and yeah, it'll be all the start of all our new shows too. The first episode of all of those, which I want to watch now. But the problem is I know I'm not going to be able to watch the second episode. And the problem is shows really love to wait to show the second the intro until the second episode, which means it's really fucking hard for me to make thumbnails. Unless I do the first 2 episodes every time. That is rude behavior. Anyway, gang. Love Anya. I'm gonna get my love on you. Anyway, it could have been a lot weirder. Anyway, I've got my love on you. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Episode 8. We'll see you there. There's no bomb in that one, I think. I hope. Please don't blow up the baby.